Hi team, I thought I'd do a quick behind the scenes video because there's a lot going on right now. I am juggling many balls. There are many balls in the air. Sometimes you have to put your balls down. Sometimes you have to make a video more for you than the people watching the video so you know what the hell is going on. But before we start, new scenery. I didn't think I shouted this out after the battle report. New scenery from urbanmats.com. New battle map also from urbanmats.com. So are these craters. This is good solid resin stuff. This is still good solid. It's got quite a bit of weight to it, this stuff. It's pre-painted. I haven't touched it. You just break it out of the box and slap it down on your table. One less ball for you to handle. Urbanmats.com make other scenery as well, like this. So check out urbanmats.com for all your hobby needs. Well, not all of your hobby needs. They sell scenery and mats. Don't buy miniatures, they'll glue. Okay, 1 minute. There's a link below. They're good people. Right, what's going on behind the scenes? Miniatures are going on behind the scenes. The plan this year is to add to my Admech and to my Space Marines. So I've built up, and painted these flappy dudes. Stippling effect on the wings. I did a tutorial on this years ago. You'll find it in the tutorials playlist section on YouTube. You know, stippling like this. This is stippling. I think the flamey version of the flappy dudes, these sterilizers here, are better than the shooty version. Why the flamer ones? Well, 12-inch flamer at AP -1 strength 4. That's why you can drop in from deep strike and just flame them up. I don't want to start these boys anywhere on the table. They're made of paper. If you sneeze at them, your snot will blow through the paper and then you'll just have snot all over your hands. I'm also doing doggos, but I'll not show you them because they're not finished yet. And these, you didn't see these either. What lemon? Don't know what you're talking about. The idea is with the flappy dudes and the biker dudes and the other things I didn't show you, I'm adding some fast to my Admech forces. Finally. If you're building an Admech force, if you're new to the Admech, you'll notice that they do suffer from speed and deep strikingness, so you need your fast units. I think they're pretty crucial. I would definitely pick up some of these or some doggos. Your Iron Striders and Dragoons, they'll only get you so far. Oh, and I did this dude too, but I don't know why. Right, new Space Marine editions. I got some of these. Just a couple though, don't want to be greedy. And I've added some of these, I didn't have very many. And one of these, Primaris Apothecary. Let's face it, Chief Apothecaries, they're pretty broken. The ability to pick up a Terminator or a Blade Guard veteran or a biker for free. Pretty much an auto-include in most, if not all, competitive lists. Resurrecting models means they always get their points back. And let's not forget they have a 6-up feel no pain to every friendly infantry or biker unit within 3 inches. So sticking with your chonks going forward, or if you're of a shooty persuasion, leaving with the chonky boys at the back. And thank you, you beautiful, beautiful man. You know who you are. The 13th Intercessors have been done somewhat in the OG style, if you're familiar with my OG Marines with the stuff on the shoulder and grenade belts over the left thigh, like this one here, but not on all of them. And yes, just bolt rifles. I find it has the most utility. Like the accelerator cannon on these puppies, I mean, what is the last Talon even for? If you've got the ones with las, not only are they more expensive, but if you're deployed more than 24 inches away from your enemy and you go first in the first track, I mean, what's happening there? I prefer my guns to have more range, hence the range. And then I got distracted from painting blue Space Marines, so I did these instead. And this guy, because we like Terminators. And these are my Grey Knights. I've never all got them out on the table before because I don't have very many. These are my characters. Voldos will make a nice addition because until now I've just been using this guy as the Captain or Grand Master. I have 15 Strike Squad dudes, 15 Chonky Boys, 20 of the Interceptors, and you'll notice that the little dudes all have red helmets. These guys have silver helmets. It's just a thing that happened when I was painting them. I think they look cool. These things, they look cool. I really like playing with Grey Knights. You have to play a turn ahead because the psychic phase is such an integral part of the game, but they need more wounds, like a certain army got more wounds. It just doesn't feel right playing with Grey Knights right now. I imagine Chaos Space Marine players feel the same way. So I went out and got some more. It's over 2,500 now. I've got my first 4 vehicles. At the moment, a typical Grey Knight army can suffer from long-range dagger, and they make up for it with Storm Raven gunships, Land Raiders, or Razorbacks. And the most cost-effective way for making up for that range deficit is shooty dreadnoughts. And flying dreadnoughts. Well, they're not dreadnoughts, but they fulfill the same role as dreadnought Storm Talons. I like them. They're a bit more expensive than these guys down here, but they have a similar amount of firepower and save. And they kind of play the same role as shooty dreadnoughts, but with mobility. Now I need to do the bases on these bad boys here, but I didn't paint them at all because they were painted for me by Den of Imagination Painting Studios. Link below. These are level 3 standard. I do like the canopy effect on the cockpit and the clean lines. And of course, Dreadnought bling. So what happened was, I painted on my Grey Knights. And I'm pretty good on the ground until they bring out new models, maybe Primaris Grey Knights, maybe. See, I've got a friend called Grey Knight SEO, Mike, he's Grey Knight SEO, and he really doesn't want Grey Knights to get Primaris, but I was telling him that it's just another 3 bits of the recipe. The process of turning mortals into Space Marines is well understood. Add an extra heart, extra pair of lungs, some ribs, eye of newt, wing of bat. Boom, Night Lords or Space Marines. Add a few more bits to the recipe, Primaris Space Marines. Now the recipe has been improved upon, it is just inevitable that there will eventually be Grey Knight Primaris. And I'm looking forward to them smashing forward as Blade Guard vets or something like that. It's going to be awesome. So I figured I could paint my dudes. I like painting Grey Knights. It's easy and it's nice. It's all washes and dry. It's nice. I like Grey Knights. And if I add any more vehicles, I can ask Den of Imagination Painting Studios to paint up the vehicles for me. So all my vehicles look the same and all the stuff on the ground will look the same. But I can't play with them right now because of the wounds thing. It just feels wrong. Sad panda. But I'm pleased with myself. I've been painting Space Marines and Admech. So just yesterday I finished these, which are not Space Marines or Admech. They're Chaos Spawn. Now, I never added Chaos Spawn to the end of all things because they couldn't get disgustingly resilient. But you can now with a stratagem. So if I made Nurgliified ones and then ran them forward at my enemy like a madman, and they only cost 23 points a model, and their close combat attacks are all damaged too, why not, I thought, why not convert and paint some Chaos Spawn? Well, the quick answer to that question was I'm not very good at converting things. So I didn't convert these, but I did paint and base them. It's all dry brushing and washes. It's lovely. They were beautifully converted by DZTV Steve Not Rob, so a massive shout out to him. He's on Instagram, he does conversions. I'll leave a link somewhere, and he's in the Discord if you're in the DZTV Discord. And he's furloughed right now, so he has plenty of time. And to be fair, I'm not a fan of the original Chaos Spawn models. I mean, they're a bit crap, aren't they? And I think that was one of the things that was put me off, the look as well as the rules. But when I showed this one to my wife, she wouldn't even touch it. So Spawn, which are not Space Marines or Admech. And I'm adding Hell Roots as well, which are Space Marines, sort of. They're Plague ones, you know, Death Guard. Nothing to see here. Haven't done them yet. Thanks, Steve Not Rob, for the thing. And this is the last thing left to show you. Some more not Space Marines or Admech that I've got. The last wave of the Tau reinforcements. For now, some extra Eggmen, some extra suits. I think that gets us up to 16 suits. And about 3,500 to 4,000 points worth of Tau in total. Gloriously painted to level 4 painting standard by Den of Imagination Painting Studios. I may have mentioned them already, link below. Not that this is over 3,000 points worth of Tau, of course. I've got over 3,000 points worth of Tau in total, mainly suits. Love them very much. Not going to add any more Tau now until the new codex drops, which should be some point this decade. If you want to see everything, minus these guys here, if you look back through the channel to the last Tau video, I put everything down on the table, minus these guys, because they weren't here yet. And support Bubble Sultan is going to take command of them, and Sultan Learns Tau is in the deployment zone now, or now-ish, because he's only got Imperial armies, and I needed to field my Imperial armies sometimes and shoot some smelly Xenos. So he's taking command, and we get to see some proper Tau action on the channel and in the deployment zone. So thank you, Den, for painting these up. I love what you've done with them. This colour pattern is awesome. These bases are also from Den of Imagination Painting Studio as well, by the way. If you hit up their store, you'll see it then. If you're in the Discord, the deploymentzone.tv Discord, you get 5% off these guys as well. And if you want to support us, then please consider subscribing to deploymentzone.tv. But yes, there's going to be Tau coming real soon. There's going to be Death Guard reinforcements coming real soon. Admech reinforcements. The 13th Militarum reinforcements. And I won't even show you what's inside the box. Don't look inside it. Don't look inside the box. So many great and glorious things on the way. The end of Papa Nurgle's plague is getting closer. But however, don't touch anyone else. Only touch yourself. And food. And cups. And your steering wheel. dice. I think you can touch dice. And squirrels, you can touch squirrels unless it's lying by the side of the road. Don't touch anything by the side of the road. You can touch kitties though, that's allowed. Oh, I feel a bit guilty now waking him up. Such a cute kitty. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Happy wargaming.